to that, then we should not listen to it. So if we find ourselves in that situation, we should ask ourselves, what will Jesus do? When we start listening to godly music, all other songs that promote immoralities will be forgotten gradually. So it doesn't happen instantly. So if we start listening to a Christian song today, we won't just forget all the bad songs that we know before. It's a gradual process. So gradually we start to forget the old songs, the bad songs that we know. And in Jay-Z's Forever Young, it says, Jesus cannot save us. Life starts when the church ends. Can we all open our Bible to 2 Corinthians 6, verse 15? It says, what harmony is there between Christ and Belial? What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? So for Jay-Z to be preaching this sort of song, we shouldn't listen to that song because it said Jesus cannot save us. So the Bible says, what harmony is there between Christ and Belial? And what does an unbeliever have in common with a believer? We should not be listening to songs like this because we don't have anything in common with him because he's not praising God. Satan used to be the director of music in heaven. And what he's trying to do today, in this day, is trying to make us openly worship him by listening. When we're singing these secular music that opposes godly things, we're openly worshiping the devil, but we don't know. So Satan is trying to make us openly worship him. And the second topic is dating. What is dating? Dating is a form of courtship consisting of social activities done by two people with the aim of each assessing the other's suitability as a partner in an intimate relationship or as a spouse. Should teenagers date? Dating was not really mentioned in the Bible, but dating is a new thing. But the first question we should ask ourselves is, why do we date? A lot of people will say teenagers should be able to date so that they will know people that they're going to get married to very well. But most of the time, we don't even get married to the people that we date, 99.5% of the time. Teens often go into a relationship, and when things go wrong, they just break up and they start another relationship, and the pattern goes on and on. So when they get married and something goes wrong, they tend to continue this way and run away from the problem. And then this is why we have loads of separated marriages, divorces today. There is no point in dating in our teen years. We can learn to develop friendship with the opposite sex, learn and recognize their personality and character traits without going into an intimate relationship. We can participate together in activities without going into the trouble and confusion of dating. Having said that, there are biblical truths that should guide us in any relationship. In 1 Corinthians 10:31, it says, every relationship you have should glorify God. In 2 Corinthians 6:14-18 reads, do not be yoked with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? Or what does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? In 1 Corinthians 7:1-2, the Bible clearly states here that there should only be intimate physical contact between a husband and a wife. Having said these few things, these are some reasons why a Christian teenagers should not date. Your primary focus should be God. Our relationship with God, and dating can distract us. We are picking into unnecessary temptation and sin, and dating can make you sin. You do not have the spiritual maturity to guard your heart. Dating can damage you. Your affection for your date is likely to become greater than that you have for God, so dating can deceive you. From this, the advice to teenagers is to put dating on hold until you reach the place in your life where you can begin to seriously think about and prepare for marriage. Thank you.